talking Colorado Buffaloes, talking NFL news, talking everything and anything. We got Uncle Neil and Big Dog Chico. We live and direct with Unc and Chico live on this Sunday night. Unc, what's up? What's shaking? Before we even get into the intro, let's say hello to the people out there.
Hey, man, in the words of Lil Boosie, you better believe it.
Better believe it.
You better believe it.
It's about to get funky. Yes, sir. Unc and Chico, Sunday night live and direct.
It's another Sunday night. Another Sunday night live with Unc and Big Dog Chico.
It's another one. It's another one, baby. It's another one.
Another Sunday night live with Unc and Big Dog
in the building.
With Unc and Big Dog. With Unc and Big Dog.
So get ready for it.
Another Sunday night live. Unc and Big Dog Chico.
Uncle Neely has left the building. So it's just me, Big Dog Chico, live and direct, coming to you on the Pregame Network right here. Unc and Chico live and direct. Unc will be back in a second. He went to go do what Unc does. Probably prairie dogging right now, whatever he calls it. But we're going to give a shout out to everybody in the chat and our sponsors. Of course, Denise Smith, State Farm agent, Big Mama's Bail Bonding, and the Boulder Broker Hotel. We'll get into those in a second. We're going to talk about, of course, some things to be happening, some questions with the Colorado Buffaloes. Got some NFL news. Put your favorite team results in the chat right now. We got Cowboys fans. Put that in the chat right now. College football rankings, HBCU news for the culture with Professor Chuck Bishop. Entertainment news. We'll see if Arle Michele checks in also. And Uncle Neely, I'm sure, is at the Boulder Broker Inn. Let's bring him in right now. And I need to stop saying inn. Start saying hotel. This is the Boulder Broker Hotel. What's up, Unc? What's cracking?
Man, what is cracking, lady? Big Dog Chico.
Flipping this thing live and direct, man. How you doing?
It's all good in the hood, bro, ham.
Goonsville it up. You know what it is. Shout out to Goonsville Clothing.
Yeah, a little something for the something.
That's right. Man, nice little spot you at right there. Tell them about it.
Hey, you know, it's where I get down every Sunday, every Thursday, the beautiful Boulder Broker Hotel. And if you're ever in Boulder, Colorado, whether it's a home game or any other sitio you got going with you, tap in at the Boulder Broker. When you get to the front desk or you call and make your reservations, let them know Uncle Neely sent you. Chico, they're taking 20% off of your stay.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's big time right there.
Big time.
Yes, indeed. Speaking of big.
Yeah.
It's only one person you call if you get in trouble.
Big mama. Big mama.
Big one.
BIGMAMA. When you ain't got no info for the DEA, you need to call up 504 Big Mama. 24 hours a day. Nationwide credit cards accepted. Black woman-owned national bail bonding company. Y'all hit up Big Mama, bail bonding, 504-244-6262. And if you can't remember that, just remember Mama, because Mama always got your back. And like our motto says, I'm on the way, baby. That's Big Mama's bail bonding. I'm on the way, baby.
That's right.
Yeah.
Insurance needs and all those things. One place to go to. That's safetysmith.com. Or you can call 303-343-3515 as our presenting sponsor for Unc and Chico. We appreciate her each and every week, month, day, whatever you want to call it, man. Get your insurance needs with Miss Denise Smith, State Farm agent. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Now we're back live and direct. Let's go, baby. Wake up. Wake up. We got time change out there. The show was scheduled a little bit early. You got people in the chat complaining. I bet you Big Dog Chico did that. I bet you he didn't check his clock and all this other stuff. But we live now, God dog it.
You just
What
can't. You
time is
can't
it,
tell
Unc?
them you can't tell them they right.
No, they ain't right. They're not right. Not at
So
that
let me
point.
explain something to y'all, chatters.
What time is it?
Let me explain something to y'all,
Now, if you want it now,
Uncadelics and Chicoholics.
all right, brother.
You got this thing called daylight savings time, but in Chico's defense, it's not done in Arizona and Hawaii. So when Chico was thinking the show was 9 p.m. Mountain like it always is, he didn't know that we fell back in the states, the continental states. So he had started the show 1 hour early because that's what it would have been, but we fell back. But it's all good. It's 9 p.m. Mountain, whether we spring forward, whether we fall back, whether your drunk uncle get bailed out by Big Mama, whether you check in at the Boulder Broker and get you 20% off, whether Safety Smith can even write you a policy because you're behind on all your others. It don't matter what's going on in the world. 9 p.m. Mountain Time. That's 11 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Central. Hard to say when it is Hawaii time because they don't recognize daylight savings. And I can't wait till we start recognizing. Just have one damn time all the damn time.
All right. So I must ask the question then, since you just broke it down so wonderfully for the people out there listening in. I must ask the question then: who was right and who was wrong? Because my time didn't change, so I was on time. So technically, I'm
Well,
behind. I lost an hour.
well, if
So
you want to make it
who
if you
wrong?
want to make it a right or wrong issue as the producer, you wrong because the show is 9 p.m. Mountain. The show is not whatever time it is
But
in Hawaii.
but
The show is
but
based on Mountain Time,
but it's
and
5
it
p.m.
doesn't
Hawaii
matter.
time.
But it doesn't matter. Like
So,
again, Chico, I wasn't
so
making a right or wrong issue. In fact, my first
it
words
sounded
were
like you were,
in okay.
but
In my first words were in your defense, and then you came back with, "Well, who wrong then?" Well, if
no,
you
no,
want to know
it's a
who wrong,
question. It's the
if
question.
you want to know who wrong, it's you. You the one wrong. I just
All
didn't
right.
think it was no big ass deal.
It wasn't a big deal when we talking about it 5 minutes into the show. Well, you know what? Let's just leave it alone. We'll let the chat
Yeah,
decide.
exactly, because your ass was wrong.
Should we? Is the show at 9 p.m. Mountain Time or is it at 5 p.m. Hawaii time? And that doesn't change. Let us know. I think I know where the chat going, but it's all good. Oh,
Yeah,
now,
thank
man,
you. Yeah.
man, shout out to Ray J. You feel me? That's my dog. Hopefully, we'll have him in the entertainment news tonight when Arle comes on. Shouts out to Professor Chuck Bishop. Also, should be coming on with news for the culture from the HBCU land. You understand me? But we know everybody's out there in the world today. Probably got the news. Another coach firing in college football. We had a tough weekend in Colorado football with Coach Prime and the Buffs. Um, Dodgers won the World Series. Wherever you guys want to start at, we can start. But full schedule on full topics on tap tonight. Hope y'all ain't sleep too. You ain't in the bed and tucked in yet, and you feeling good. You can stay up with us. So whatever Uncle Neely got, we can go there first.
Man, one of the most historic and enjoyable World Series in certainly recent history, but probably modern day history. Not only went 7 games, Game 7 even went extra innings. Like if you are a baseball fan or enjoy America's pastime at any level, the two greatest words in sports is Game 7. So you check that
Mhm.
box. And then it needed to go beyond 9 innings for the Dodgers to repeat. Shout out to the Dodgers repeat. As y'all know, I'm a Yankees fan, and Toronto put us out, so I wasn't pulling for them by no shape of it. Dodgers got them another one, two in a row now. It was a great series, Chico.
I think so too, man. Shout out to the Dodgers for winning the World Series. Um, is Shohei like the influx of the Japanese players since I think who was the main one, the first one that really started out? Hideo Nomo. Remember him in the windup with the Dodgers
Mm-hmm.
and all the influx of Japanese players since then. And you had one win the MVP last night, with his pitching performance, Yamamoto. So you have one who might be considered the best player in baseball right now with Shohei Ohtani. Talk about the influx of the Japanese players in Major League Baseball and what you know that's starting in Major League Baseball. And how can we get young black players in Major League Baseball also?
I'm glad you added that back end question to it because that front end question would be like us sitting here talking about the microwave. Hell, it's been an influx of Japanese players. Where the hell you been? Talk about the influx of Japanese players. Like you ain't
I
watched
think
sports
I
in 30
said
years.
I said since Hideo Nomo, right?
Yeah, that ain't nothing modern to discuss. If you winning baseball teams, your team is coming from Dominican Republic or Japan. Period.
But you're of an age to where you can remember before the Japanese influx came. That's why I dated it
And
with Hideo Nomo.
which is why again I said I'm glad you added that second part because that first part wasn't hitting on shit.
Okay, well, let's talk about the black players then. Goodness gracious, dog.
Hey, let's
There
talk
you go.
about the invention of the automatic transmission in automobiles. Okay, Chico.
Well, I
You
don't
really
know
up
nothing
on
about
your,
the automatic transmission in automobiles, so I might just do something and
you
deflect.
know
Like
it ain't new.
it is relatively new compared to the game of baseball. It is to get them over here in America. That's man. You want me to do some research? Relatively, I think that's '96 when Nomo came over.
Yeah, and how is some 30 years ago current?
Compared to black players, it's been black players been on the down, Japanese players been here. How can we get the black players to do this? Have
We
more
can go
black
back and
players.
we can go back and rewatch the show when we had Tulu head coach on.
Okay, that's a good reference. All right.
Yeah, you remember that show? That was a great show, man. Earl Sanders
Yeah.
came on. That was a
Uh-huh. Can
great
you
show. The
kind of
morning run. We had to hit up.
summarize what he said?
Huh?
No, I was just saying, can you kind of summarize what he said about the black players if you remember?
No, I just said that's why I go back and rewatch it.
Oh.
Yeah, you was there too. You can't summarize it.
Dog, I mess with you, dog. Listen, man. To
You-
get I was one of those I was I was one of those young kids that used to walk around the hood, neighborhood with my baseball glove and my bat and stuff, and hoping I could get somebody to come out the house play baseball with me and stuff. But nobody, at that time, I remember during a certain time, nobody would. People wanted to play basketball or they wanted to play football. Nobody wanted to play baseball, and that's how I started. With golf because it's something that you could play alone. And my neighbor had some golf clubs and some golf balls. I was like, hell, I'll do that since nobody want to play baseball with me. I think it's
Chico, was it that nobody wanted to play baseball, or just nobody wanted to fuck with you?
Well, they came out of F with me when we played basketball and football. So you come on, dog. Here we go.
I'm just saying, Chico. You went trick or treating by yourself. That ain't normal. You couldn't go to nobody to play sports with you. That ain't normal.
Man, you want
Hey, yeah.
you know what?
You know, open your door. There's a little kid, one little kid trick or treating by himself.
Like, yeah, where your parents at?
Yeah, yeah.
Where your
Parents,
friends
friends,
at?
like,
He's solo. Damn. You can't even find nobody to trick or treat with you, dog. Ooh.
Hey, what?
Unbelievable, dog.
What the joker like that came by my brother's house, and he had cut a hole in a black trash bag for the arms and for his head. So he just had a black trash bag on, right? Now, Chico, hold on, Chico. I gotta set the stage. This is the mid-90s. This is the mid-90s. And like one of them stickers from school where you do good or bad or whatever?
Yeah.
He had a red sticker on his forehead and a black trash bag off. And my brother said, man, what the hell is you? He said that little joker started shaking, said, I'm a beeper. He said, I'm a beeper on vibrate. He started shaking.
Niggas start shaking their buzzing. Lord have mercy, dog.
He was by his damn self too.
He by himself.
What is we gonna do?
I don't know, dog. I don't know. Had a whole
No, but
little.
Chico, on a serious tip, we do have to get Coach Sanders back on.
I shouldn't drink
because
that
as
wine
it was
tonight.
mentioned since then, without him being on, he has officially been invited and informed to his induction into the College Baseball Hall of Fame, which will take place February 13th, 12th or 13th, right outside Kansas City, Missouri. So
That's
he is
big.
he is officially going to be a college baseball Hall of Famer.
Oh man.
Because when you look at what Otani has accomplished since he's been in the league, that was Earl Sanders in his day in college,
Right.
where he was a prolific pitcher and prolific batter as well.
Mm-hmm.
And in recent baseball times, that's been less and less allowed. You got to pick one or the other.
Right.
So when you see people doing that, like Otani, like Earl Sanders, that really is some Travis Hunter like stuff.
It is. And that was the thing. I watched the story on Otani, and they wasn't going to allow him to do that coming out at first,
Hmm.
and the team that drafted him in Japan allowed him to do that and hone his skills. And look what that led to, a $700 million contract with the damn Dodgers
Say
and
that
the
number
World
again.
Series. 700 million.
100 million. And man, like he had like one game, pitched 3 or 4 innings with no hits, and then hit 3 home runs in the same game. Like, come
Yeah.
on, dog. Like that's unheard of, man.
This guy's, and just like you see, or I think I would assume you would see a lot more guys attempting that in college football since Travis Hunter. Think you'll see a lot more guys attempting it to do it in baseball. It's not easy to do, but most guys grow up, if they're playing baseball, you grow up doing both,
Yeah.
unless they eventually, once they see, where you can excel at, they kind of start specializing you in that position right there. But most people
Yeah.
come up pitching and hitting.
Well, Chico, like you were articulating earlier, when you were walking, and this I'm not joking this time, when you were walking around trying to find somebody to play, the baseball market is so limited that you got to have people on the team to do both. Because it's not
Mm,
like you got 50 jokers out there, trying to play a 9 position game. Sometimes you lucky if you got just 9. So somebody got to be out there doing everything, in the hood, so to speak. Uh, but I think Chico, harder than it is to do for the individual athlete, right? So more harder is to find a coach that allows it. And it's almost like the Travis Hunter situation again. Went on to win a Heisman Trophy here in Colorado. But I would submit to you that with all Travis Hunter's athletic prowess, had he had any other coach than Deion Sanders, he wouldn't be a Heisman Trophy winner.
mm,
He may be the best defensive back, he may be the best receiver, but he wouldn't have been the best collegiate player because he played for a coach that knew how to harness that and to put it out there and allow it. Most people, like you said, even in baseball, are not going to let you do both. You got to pick a path.
yeah, that's
And
crazy.
Coach Brady at Jackson State at the time, told her earlier, if you can do both, we're gonna do both. And but that's the part the work comes in on the player. You see that work with Otani. Saw it back in the day with Earl Sanders, and now Earl Sanders is going into the College Baseball Hall of Fame, which is that's major, Chico.
It is. It is. And speaking of the influx of Japanese players, I see y'all in the chat. 1964, Masanori Murakami, the pioneer, was a pitcher for the New York or the San Francisco Giants. And then I think it was a little issue with the MLB and the Japanese league for a long time. And then in 1995, Nomo joined the LA Dodgers. He basically retired from the Japanese league so they could free him so he can come to the major leagues. And that kind of started everything. And the icon, of course, is Ichiro Suzuki, the Hall of Famer.
Ichiro, Seattle Mariners. I would tell
Yeah.
you also, Chico, that the island nation of Dominican Republic baseball is huge. The island nation of Japan is huge. And when you want
Mm-hmm.
to talk about nations, Dana Island, basketball is huge in China. Like they
It
got
is.
multiple major leagues over there.
Did you see the 7? Like they got a Yao Ming female player.
I ain't seen her.
Man, they got a Yao Ming female player, dog. I'm gonna look her up right quick. But China basketball, yes, indeed.
Man, a 7 foot chick. Oh man.
You said it,
I'm thinking like you, Chico.
bro.
You be trying to breed people. Forget love. You be trying to.
Hey man, Wimby get with her. This is an 8-foot basketball player coming soon. Or Yao Ming or somebody. Come on, dog. She's 7'5". Oh my gosh, she's 7'5". Zhang Ziyu, the tallest Chinese female basketball player standing at 7 feet 5 inches. She is 18-year-old center who made her senior national team debut in 2025. Goodness gracious, 18, dog.
You
They
said 7'5", Chico.
7'5", coach.
Oh,
Dog, they doing some over there, dog. That's not normal. They're doing
yeah,
some over there.
yeah. I'm calling bullshit, Chico.
Oh shit.
I'm calling bullshit.
Goodness gracious.
7'5".
Oh, oh man, I kind of feel sorry for her. You know how awkward that has to be?
That's awkward.
But she is definitely a star, man. Like a celebrity figure just off of her height. She can't walk nowhere and not nobody not know her, man.
7'5".
Goodness gracious. It's some
Man, you
brothers.
said that.
It's some brothers somewhere to my man. I got to get her.
Oh, you know that. You know that. You know that. As we say back in Pack South, that's just OGP.
Y'all roll, man. Where did this show come from? Where y'all two Negroes come from talking like this?
The South.
I got to get her.
Hey, speaking of the South, man, your Lakers went to Memphis. Ja did his thing, but the Lakers did more of a thing. Lakers one of a few teams are undefeated on the road this season, and that's with a lot of sitting Luka and a lot of no LeBron. So your Lakers on the tour, man.
Hey, man. Like I said before previously, with LeBron being out and Luka here and there, I think it's setting the stage for those guys like Austin Reeves, who's averaging 34 over that time span, I think. Um, and the other guys who they just bought, who's a part of the team, even DeAndre Ayton, to get acclimated without LeBron, I think. And I think that's so that they can get going. You can get your numbers and your attempts up. And once LeBron comes back, he can kind of fit into after sitting them. LeBron not just sitting over there not watching. He's watching and evaluating and seeing how these guys play also and seeing how he can fit in, I think, rather than him just being the guy and everybody else fitting in around him. And he probably like that has been working lately. Let me see what's best where I can fit in and make this team better. And we've seen how good this team can be even without LeBron. As you just said, this road game streak right here is huge for them and a confidence builder, and they should be able to lean on this as they go get deeper in the season.
Yeah, we also the other end of the equation, we also talked about Ja's future in Memphis, or is there one? Already off to a rocky start this season. The Grizzlies have suspended him one game, and he
Yes,
directed all his questions the other day, at the coaches of management, like simply saying, ask them, ask
that's
them,
them,
ask them.
man. Like I know they have a new coach, right? But you the leader of the team now, and has been for the last couple of years, even amidst of those problems that he's been having. For him to do that and just say ask coach, I think that's not showing that type of leadership that they want there and they need probably in Memphis. And keep having problems like this, man. I only see an exit door for him out of Memphis,
That's
rather
all
than
I. That's all
success.
I see. That's all I see. I don't. I think even if whatever this hiccup is, gets smoothed over, that the historical nature of the relationship between the player and the organization, regardless who the coach is that a one that is in both people's best interest. Hey, send me somewhere. I mean, send me to the East, even when you ain't got to compete against me. But send me somewhere where I can, have a better chance at a championship, and y'all can get appropriate pieces for me to help you compete in the West. Because the issue is, he's their greatest guy. He's their franchise player. He's the face, in that city. But they are not close to being one of the top tens in the West when you look at Timberwolves, Houston, Lakers, Nuggets, Golden State. Like all these teams are in the West with Memphis, and I ran through a random list and didn't get the Memphis name yet. So
Yeah,
It's getting about that time, Chico.
yeah. The Grizzlies cited conduct detrimental to the team as reason for the suspension. Morant was drafted in 2019. You talked about getting rid of the face of your team, right? Let me see here. I looked this up as far as what happened on this day in sports, right? And one of the things that happened on this day, November the 2nd, in sports was the trade of Hank Aaron from the Braves to the Brewers, from Atlanta back to Milwaukee. You know, the Braves franchise started in Milwaukee, so it's kind of like he was going back home, and the Braves had to, go and get a different identity. Nowadays, it seems like that's happening each and every day. You see coaches getting fired. You can see faces of franchise changing. You see players requesting trades like that. If the Memphis Grizzlies get rid of Ja Morant, where do they go from there? Is a whole blow up? Like, what are they going to do?
Well, you got it depends on where he goes to and what you can get for him. Because he, believe me now, wherever you send him to, you get more than one thing for him. Like he ain't no one for one deal. Like you getting
Mm,
two players and some picks. Because I mean, like you just said, this dude just got drafted in 2019. So
yeah,
it ain't like he got this tremendous amount of mileage or something on him. He's just I just don't know even if environmentally the city itself of Memphis is a good fit for him. So far the organization hadn't been a good fit for him. And Ja has a lot to do with that himself now. His some of the decision making that he's done off the court has a lot to do with that. But
yeah.
when I see a player in the organization go back and forth like that in any sport, the sun is setting, man, not rising.
Damn, man. I see him. If there's a city or a team that might fit him, I would say y'all let me know in the chat what y'all think too. And Mia just asked this question. I wonder where he'd go. I think interesting or interested teams would be a place like Miami. Uh, I can't say LA anymore. I will always put LA up there. Miami, Atlanta, but they already have Trey Young. And most teams have a point guard. Like, what teams are really hurting for a point guard in the NBA these days?
Ones that can't make a move for him really. Like I know what we see in Houston, and I love what we're seeing in Houston. But the fact of the matter is, Houston's still gonna need a point guard at some point. And I'm not
Oh,
saying that's Ja. I'm not saying that's Ja. That's probably somebody a little older, mature, on the
yeah.
past. They probably maybe got like 2 or 3 years left that they can play it off. Because you don't need like a dynamic point guard. You just
Mm-hmm.
need somebody who's seasoned veteran that can bring the ball up and down the floor when needed.
Right.
Because it's you remember back in the '90s, late '80s, early '90s when Detroit Pistons played that small ball with 3 or 4 guards on the floor. Like
Mm-hmm.
and it worked. They won a championship. Don't get me wrong, but you still have nights where that's not going to work. So you got to have somebody on the bench. And as
Right.
much as Houston is going to be able to do, with this 6'10" team, at some point, you need a 6'3" guy that could dribble out there for some spurts. So, but
Yeah.
I
I
don't think
thought
I don't think that's Ja
I
because
thought Russell
contractually, like
Westbrook would
that's
have been
that's
a
too
good
much
pick.
money being spent now.
Exactly. And then he's more scoring first type guy. You really
Mm-hmm.
don't need that on that Houston team.
Nah,
You need a facilitator. You need a pass first type point guard. Hell, I would if you get a defender who can shoot, you in there. But it's not many in the league right there like that right now. So that's why they're having a problem. The issue. We thought that guy Reed
and
Shepard was going to come in and be a shooter.
you get you an old dude like Chris Paul on that team, on
I
Houston's
was thinking
team.
Chris Paul.
Yeah,
He played all
yeah.
82 games last season.
Mm-hmm. And you certainly don't need him to do that. You certainly don't need him to play 40 minutes.
Yeah. But you can't fault Chris Paul right now. He's back in LA. That's where his family is. He could finish his career. He could play at least 2-3 years in LA and be right
Right.
there at home, sleep in his own
Yep.
bed and be
Yep.
like, I'm good.
Not mad at it at
Collect them
all.
checks. Yeah.
Not mad
Speaking
at
of
all.
collecting checks though, take a guess where I'm going with this one.
Hugh Freeze finna get a check or pay
Hugh
a
damn
buyout.
Freeze. Talking about these coaches getting biles, man, man, man. I don't know what to say. Like, if you pass up a coaching opportunity these days, you might be crazy. You might be passing up the lottery.
Yeah, and I know that like all the way up to the governor of Louisiana people are complaining about these buyouts. But as a practical matter, the buyouts are fair when you juxtapose it to the nature of the contract and the length of the contract. Because the buyout only kicks in when I'm fired without cause. And here's an amazing thing in college football: you can't be fired for losing, Chico.
Okay.
Like that losing doesn't void your contract.
Yeah.
You get fired for theft, sexual misconduct, stuff like that. That is a firing with cause, and you don't have no buyout then. When you sign a 5-year contract and it's year 2 or 3, and I decide I no longer want you,
Mm-hmm.
and you ain't done nothing but lose some games, which is not terminatable offense in this contract, then you owe me the balance of the contract. And then what we do is we sit down and negotiate how much of that balance I'm willing to settle for. But I could be an asshole and just say all of it.
Well,
And so
here's
people who are up in arms, oh, I can't believe these buyouts. Hey man, when you want a guy and you got to get a guy, that guy is going, him and his agent going to protect him. So you just don't wake up one morning and be like, I don't like you no more. It's a prenup, Chico.
That's right. That's right. And regardless if he takes another job, like we discussed last show, he's going to get his 15.8 million. According to this article right here, he's going to get that
Yeah,
15.8 million.
that's strong
Goodness
because
gracious.
most, I don't want to say most of the time, but I'll say there are examples of should you take another job that's balanced against a buyout. Because the
Mm-hmm.
buyout is designed to keep you whole because I'm firing you without cause. And so if I owe you $3 million in the buyout this year and you get a job that pays you 1.5, well, I only owe you 1.5.
Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Well, he's
This
up and out of there after 2.5 years. That fast, 2.5 seasons, I guess. That fast.
Yeah, and I think what not we can't wait to hear Dukes because he's a Hugh Freeze and Auburn expert,
That's right.
in the morning on the morning run. So y'all be sure to tune in for that. I think they were looking at his SEC record, his
Mm-hmm.
conference record versus overall record, and felt the need to go in another direction because it's programmatically much like LSU's firing, regardless of the overall record from a conference standpoint of what we're trying to accomplish. It's just not there. No indicators that it's going to get there, and so you let him go and you literally buy him out of his contract. That's why it's called a buyout.
Goodness gracious. We're gonna ask Dukes about the possible replacements for Hugh Freeze. I'm sure he has a post on that and can give us some names and talk about that tomorrow morning on the morning run. But that's another big
Well, Chico, the
buyout.
morning run
College
is at
football.
11 a.m. Mountain, no matter what time it is in Hawaii.
So that means that I might get an extra hour of sleep.
Exactly. Like that's my point.
That's
Like you
great
should
for
be
me.
thankful
That's
for
great
this
for me.
time because you get an extra hour.
Now it sounds a lot better, Coach. You feel me? Hey, we appreciate y'all checking in. Y'all make sure y'all hit us up in the description. Hit up all
Hey,
those links
Chico,
that's in the description.
I think I just Jimmy Johnson and Michael Irvin you.
What'd you do?
Michael Irvin at the U went in to see Jimmy, head coach, because he ain't like that number 47 no more. He
Oh
said,
yeah.
"Man, I just don't coach. I just don't feel like a receiver with this 47. Like I think I want a new number." Hey, Michael Irvin said, Jimmy said, "Mike, when I see you come down that ball to them yards after the catch and you go glide into their zone, I don't see 47. I see 747. Like a
Yeah.
big play coming down laughing."
That sold him.
He said, Coach, for real? He's like, yeah, that ain't 47, that's 747.
47.
He said, man, I like this. Irvin said he got to the Cowboys. Jimmy John said, man, I can't believe you fell for that shit.
Hey man, that 47, dog. Hell no. I remember seeing that. They were like, man, I can't do that one. I gotta give me another. I can't do that. I like Michael Irvin, but I can't do the 47, dog. Man.
It just don't make you think receiver, dog.
Hell. It was doesn't Michigan have number 98 cornerback, like legacy jersey, I think.
Yep, I think so.
Yep. Shouts out to them, man.
So they got
So,
like LSU got a jersey that bounces around to the leader. Number 7 gets
number
passed
7.
around.
Yep. My guy Harold Perkins, I think he's wearing the number back there. He was at the game at the Polynesian Bowl with Travis Hunter out here in Hawaii. That's where I met him at. Him, Walter Nolan, all of those guys, man. So, yeah, back to the sports and things. Nothing from Chuck and Arle, just checking.
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay, all right, no problem
I
then.
have
Well,
no
we'll
idea.
keep
You know,
this
we
thing.
gotta get to Colorado before we go
Got
random
to get to
stuff.
Colorado. Yeah, we got to get this thing. That's what I'm about to say. We got to get this thing back around to Coach Prime and them. We talk about the Buffs of Colorado. First, before we do that though, we talked about the Dodgers. We got to give a shout out to our guy, not Hugh Freeze, but our guy, not
I
Hugh
was looking
Freeze.
at that. I was like, when did we beat you free?
Well, we didn't meet him, but he's still our guy. Shout out to Magic Johnson, man, getting professional championship number 16. How cold blooded is that? How
He's a
cold
winner,
blooded is
dog.
that, man?
He's a winner.
Nothing but a winner.
Like he knows organizational dynamics. He knows and I say this, and I know we're about to get into Colorado, but I've said it before about Coach Prime as well. When you look at guys and you just kind of see them for one thing, like what they're great at, Magic Johnson basketball, right? You forget about the time that he would have spent with the Buss family, even before he became part owner of the Lakers, or
Mm-hmm.
senior leadership of the Lakers. And it's similar to in Starbucks and his movie theaters and everything he's been involved with has won because he knows how to win, because he knows how to manage people, like a point guard does. He knows how to put people in the position that they're best for to be successful when they get the ball. And so he
Right.
knows how to which organizations and organization dynamics to do that. And I say that, when we get to Deion Sanders, have said the same thing about him and his coaching career. Yeah, you have seen the NFL Hall of Fame jacket, the 14 years in media with the NFL Network, but don't forget about the time he spent with the Steinbrenners at the Yankees. Don't forget
Wow.
about the time he spent talking to Ted Turner, with the Braves. Don't forget about the time he spent with the Bartolows in San Francisco. Don't forget about the relationship, the time he spent with Jerry Jones in Dallas. Like, this guy knows what a winning organization looks like and what it takes to develop one. And that sometimes, most times, that doesn't happen overnight. But he knows where people need to be for this organization to be successful because he's been a part of successful organizations. You may have just seen him like as the player, but when like him and look behind the curtains, he's one of those players that spend time with ownership, spend time with
Mm.
general managers, and spend time learning stuff. Uh, and so he knows. Magic Johnson knows. Deion Sanders knows. When you look at a lot of guys like that with their Shaq, look what he does in
Yeah,
business post playing
that's right.
career. He
Back
knows.
pain. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. You know what? Can't forget about you say you a whole bunch of can't forget. Can't forget about Magic. This can't forget about Magic had a damn TV show on BET.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about the Magic Johnson show, baby. Yeah,
Wait,
shout out to
wait,
Magic.
wait,
That won a championship,
wait,
but
how'd you say the last name?
the Magic Johnson show, baby.
Donson.
Yo, BET. BET what Magic? BET. On what Magic?
Man,
BET.
Magic gonna slap the hell out you use me, and he ain't gonna be invisible.
Magic a big old man. He look like he'll grab you by the collar like this and come here.
But you stay playing with him.
That's my dog. Yeah. Maybe one day he'll see this. Like, you know what? I like that.
Chico,
Come on the boat with us, big dog.
Chico, it's an old saying out there
You
now.
might not make it back home, but come on the boat with us, big
There's an
dog.
old saying out there in the military, the fighting art of war kind of sayings. Two mountains will never meet. Eventually, two men will.
That's
Keep on
right.
talking about Magic. One day
We'll
the
talk him up.
elevator gonna open,
Listen,
and Magic hands gonna be standing right there.
listen. It might happen. I've met Snoop Dogg and shaking his hand. I met LeBron James and shaking his hand. It's only right I meet Magic or
And then
Eddie Murphy. One of them got to complete that
Magic
trilogy.
gonna shake your head because you gonna say, "Hey, Mr. Dawson."
I just might be like, you better get him. You better get him.
He won't stop y'all.
Uh,
He gonna whip his ass.
All right, let's go to Coach Prime, man. I got a quick clip from Coach Prime, real quick, like from the press conference.
Past couple of weeks to recruits and their parents.
I don't have to explain it. They saw it. See, you got to understand, if you're a dog, you want to come here and right the wrong. If you're a cat, you look at the scoreboard and you run.
That's right.
Which one are you, a dog or a cat?
Brother, which one are you, Unc?
The D-O-double-G, baby. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. Let me tell you this, man. I'm a witness. I've seen that, both sides, since I've been with Coach Prime here in Colorado, particularly. You look at the upgrades that we have in offensive line. They're here because they saw how porous and poor the previous offensive lines were. Like, they didn't run from it. They wanted to be the solution. Same thing in the wide receiver room. You know, when you have a Travis and LaJohntay Weston and a Will Shepherd leaving, look at the bevy of freshmen that came in. He's like, oh, no, I want that responsibility.
Right.
Like, I don't want to join a wave that at its height. I want to be the reason the wave get its height. Now, sure enough, there's a yin to that yang. You have people who only want to go play for somebody, you know, that's guaranteed winning 10 games a year and blah, 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 blah. But Coach Prime was spot on. The way the recruitment is here, the guys that he goes after here, you didn't lose any recruits with the outcome of the last 2 games. As a matter of fact, if you follow any potential recruits on Twitter that have committed, they were out there affirming, shit, I'm still coming. That's why I'm coming.
I was just about to show that. You right on point with that, because you got Preston Ashley out there saying exactly that. Dog, coach, as he responded.
Yeah.
And we all know Preston Ashley is a dog, 4-star dog, 6 foot, Brandon High School. Shout out to him.
What high school?
Brandon.
You know where Brandon is?
Please tell me.
Mississippi, baby. Right outside Jackson.
That's calls for.
He ain't lying.
Now let's we're gonna talk some more Colorado football, and we also got to talk about that quarterback situation. But before we do that, let's go to some news for the culture in the HBCU land with our own man, that is the Professor Chuck Bishop.
What's going on, gentlemen?
Yeah, give it up for me, Chuck. Yeah, came in with the old nighttime radio voice.
we still fighting through some nasal issues and stuff, so probably comes through a little different right now, man. Well, how y'all doing tonight?
We good. You double fisted again?
Almost 2 weeks now. You might got that package.
I know, right? We fighting through it, man. I was just out in the rain again, out in Prairie View, and that, you know, we started the process all over again. It's 2 weekends in a row that we've gotten some torrential rain out there towards Prairie View and just getting caught up out there with that, man.
Dude, we done went from, it hadn't snowed here yet, which is amazing. But we went from 70 and sunny down to 30, up to 81 today, and back down to 30 right now. Like, you don't know where to put some socks on, a coat. You get 3 seasons in one damn day. And
yeah, man. Going through those 30-degree weather changes over here in Texas and Mississippi too. So you know how that rocks.
Well, y'all know who it is, man. That is Professor Chuck Bishop, Dr. Bishop, as we call him. You can find him Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays on Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Dr. Cavill. I didn't know if he was going to be able to make it tonight, so I put on my short sleeve so I could be the booty arm for him. But now I can put my arms down because
your booty arm.
Hey, show your booty arms off, man.
Show your booty arm. Your booty arm got. Let me see your booty arm. Hold on. Let me see.
Hey, my booty arm comes to Brandon.
Your booty arm needs some cocoa butter.
Oh, I'm asking the motherfucker. Yeah, we don't debate that. If you take my elbows as you see these knees, boy, these ankles.
Now, if your booty arm got stretch marks on that thing, now it might be the one.
But why you look excited about it?
Because the same way you look excited about Chuck booty arm. If you got the tiger stripe stretch marks.
Let me go put my sleeves on. I don't know if I like the way Chico looking. Y'all remember that dude was in that jail cell with Faison Love, and he kept taking his shirt off and telling the story.
So your booty arm like this, or was your booty arm like this?
Yeah. How'd he grab you?
For
That's
real.
it.
Chuck, I tried to just kick it to you, but
Yeah.
All right.
what you got,
Here
Chuck,
we go.
for the culture?
Yeah, for the culture, man. Let's go back to Thursday night. The big game that was on ESPN2, Delaware State, Norfolk State. You had, of course, Deshaun Jackson going up against Michael Vick's team with Norfolk State there. Tremendous game. Big number, 47,000 people got in to Lincoln Financial Field to watch that game. Delaware State came out on top, and Deshaun Jackson, his Delaware State Hornets, they continue to be kind of the story of the HBCU season in terms of what they've been able to do. Delaware State traditionally has not done much in the MEAC over quite a few years, and he's turned that football team around. They're amongst not only the tops in the MEAC, but the tops in HBCU football right now. So tremendous win for Delaware State as they keep that momentum going forward for that Delaware State program. And, the way things are kind of playing out, North Carolina Central has lost one. So they're playing with their backs up against the wall, but coming down to November 22nd, Delaware State will be they'll be hosting South Carolina State. Of course, South Carolina State is the defending MEAC champion, trying to get back to the Celebration Bowl. So that could be a matchup that's in the works up there in the MEAC, but still a few weeks to play.
Well, I hate to jinx it for him, or as we say back south, jank it. I hate to be a jank, but today ESPN released its bowl predictions. As you know, we're not going into week 10, and so the seeding for varying from week to week for the top 12 will begin. But they did an extended report on who they predict for the bowl games, and with the Celebration Bowl being the first one, December 13th, they are predicting Jackson State versus Delaware State.
Yeah. And you kind of see the path going forward right now. Jackson State, huge win this weekend against Florida A&M, going down there to Tallahassee. Kind of took control of their destiny again. And then a big loss over here in Houston and out at Prairie View as Alabama State knocked off Prairie View. So the way this scenario kind of plays out, Prairie View, if they had won, they kind of had an inside track to potentially host the SWAC championship game with that loss to Alabama State. Jackson State, if they kind of take care of business down the stretch, they will have an opportunity to host a SWAC championship game. Little known stat, the team that has hosted the SWAC championship game has been the team that has represented, has been the SWAC representative in the Celebration Bowl. So that, where you see ESPN with that early prediction, you could see how that would come to fruition.
Well, I tell you, Jackson State did get that win down in FAMU, and that was a huge win. But it started slow. It reminded me of the morning after when Sonic has 99-cent mozzarella sticks, and I done had too many of them. It's a slow morning, Chuck. It just won't push out. But eventually, that 10-3, 10 whatever game opened up in the second half, and Jackson State really poured some points on. And so the final score looked more indicative of the previous games than the first half did.
No doubt, and then you have to keep in mind Jackson State is playing a freshman quarterback in terms of what he's able to do. But it's a situation where they're really going to have to lean in on their running.
Mute. I can't hear you. I don't know if Chico did something.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Chico, what the hell you did?
I didn't do anything. What happened?
I can hear you, but I couldn't hear Chuck. Chuck, say something.
Mic check 1 2 ABCD.
I can't hear Chuck. You can hear?
ABCD 1 2.
I can hear him.
Let me go out and come back in. Y'all go ahead.
Simple.
All right, go ahead, Chuck.
No, I was talking about Jackson State. They're playing with a freshman quarterback, Jarek Kennard. And basically, you're going to have mistakes, with a freshman or slow starts with a freshman. But Jackson State really leaned in on their running game. And Jackson State ran for damn near 400 yards in this game. 372, I believe, was the final number. But you have some serious running backs. Ontario Davenport for Jackson State. Ahmad Miller is another one who rushed for over 150 yards in that game. So big win for Jackson State over Florida A&M. But another interesting development that happened in the Southwestern Athletic Conference this weekend. I talked about Alabama State coming out to Prairie View and knocking Prairie View off. But Alabama State potentially lost their dynamic quarterback in Andrew Body. And Andrew Body is a name that has been making a lot of headway within the SWAC this past season. But he had what looked to be a shoulder or arm injury in that game, came out in that game. Alabama State was still able to prevail. So Going forward, the two top teams in the SWAC East, Jackson State and Alabama State, they're playing with backup quarterbacks. And you have to keep an eye out there on Bethune-Cookman University. Bethune-Cookman 4-1 in the conference, one of the better offensive teams in the conference. They really pitch the ball around all over the yard, but they also do a good job of running the football. They're third in the SWAC in rushing.
Love that, Chuck. Love that. Yeah, we had reached out to Body about coming on the morning run, and sorry to hear about that injury. He's bounced back from some other injuries before in his career, but exceptional young man, exceptional quarterback. Wishing the best for him as well as Jackson State. But that's why in football you say next man up, and it's amazing and good to see. And you talk about development and being ready that those backup quarterbacks were able to go in and still get victories.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. And I think what you're going to see going forward, like I was telling Chico, just both of those teams, they have some dynamic running games. Going to have to lean in on those running games a little bit. And then you start committing those resources towards putting guys up near the line. You get your downfield shots from there. And you saw that with Jackson State, Florida A&M.
Hey, you talk about backup quarterbacks. Let's shift over to Colorado. We got a quarterback situation going on there with Juju Lewis coming into the ball game this past weekend, doing pretty well, spelling in for Caden Salter and Ryan Staub. 3 ball games left at least for the Colorado Buffaloes. The question is, though, who will be the starter for the rest of the season? I think Juju has 2 games to play to where he can still redshirt. But if he starts those 3 games, I think he'll lose his red shirt. So you got a little strategy there for Coach Prime as far as what he wants to do with Julian Lewis. Let's get you guys' thoughts on that, Chuck and Uncle Neely.
Yeah, mine is right there with Coach Prime's. I'm always one, whether it's the portal or red shirt, and I want what the player wants, what's best for them. And so this is one of those dynamics, Chico, with 3 games left. Yeah, you could get cute with who you start or don't start, but the first thing you got to start with, what does Julian want to do?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I could sit here all day and say, hey man, it's time to go with the true freshman, because of how he performed, But we're at this point and dynamic in the season that's just not a coach's call. That's a player's call as well, because of what the impact of starting or playing in 3 games could mean. I think what you saw him do in that game was exactly why he was the top recruit, one of the top recruits in the nation, the top coming out of Georgia, and why he was sought after and brought here. He's had a good time learning and being an understudy to more seasoned quarterbacks. And when he had his opportunity, he showed you what he could do. So clearly that arrow is pointing wide up. But with 3 games left and having the decision to make, I wish I could just sit here and say what my decision is and that be it. Like, hey, start Juju. But that's a conversation that has to be held with Juju as you look at what it means to redshirt or not.
Mm-hmm. So what you think?
Yeah, Chico, I couldn't have said that any better. I mean, you kind of rest the decision with the player in terms of what they want to do. In your head, that's the fan in me speaking. At this juncture in the season, where you are within the season, you start thinking youth movement and wanting to see those guys get out on the field and see what they can do and see, how it projects going into the offseason. What are your needs? What can you get out there in the portal? What can you get out there with regards to recruiting? So you want to kind of see how it meshes. But all that begins with the decision with regards to what Juju wants to do. And you kind of make your plans from there. But, just kind of where Colorado is within the season, you are starting to kind of think youth movement.
Yeah, and Chuck, everything that you look around offensively is built around the future of Juju. Jordan Seaton has another year. Trackhawk is coming back. Announced he's coming back after the injury. So you got your running backs with him and Michael Welch. Will be in that room. You got Q for 6, who has a special relationship with Juju. Most of those receivers outside of Sincere Brown will be back. So offensively, you know what you have on the table, and you would certainly love it to be this situation where it was in years gone by. It's like, hey, the freshman going to play the final 3, and that'll get him some real game reps for going into spring and the fall. But as Lee Corso used to say, not so fast, my friend. The player has a say in that as well, as it relates to what they want to do with their red shirt or not.
We saw that last season with Keaton Wade, if I'm not mistaken. At the end of the season, about this point right here, he was having success rushing the passer, getting sacks, and you're making a run for the Big 12 championship, and now you go to him and you say, man, what do you want to do right now? You want to continue to go after this, continue to go after your hot season and propel us to the Big 12 championship, or you want a red shirt? And the player, from my understanding, as we saw, decided to play the season out.
I'm always curious, how does that conversation go in terms of sitting down with the player and sort of presenting the options?
Well, I was that player at one point too.
Chuck, before we hit Chico, because I want to hear your story about it from your playing days. But let me address from a Coach Prime standpoint, because Chuck is being cute and coy, because he's been with Coach Prime at Jack State. He knows exactly how those conversations go, and the conversations are as cordial and kind, but as real it can get. Ain't no sugarcoating it. It ain't no like we gonna chit chat 5 or 10 minutes, then say, hey, you know what we're here for. It's like, hey, dog, what you want to do?
Sure.
And how can I help you do it? Like, it's never adversarial. Coach Prime is like that with even the transfer portal. Hey, where do you want to go? How can I help you get there? Do you need film? Like, what can I do if you be successful? And he said that even in the press conference, Chico, when asked about the future of Juju or who's going to be starting, he's like, we got to talk to him, see what he wants to do, because I want what he wants. Like, before I put what I want out there, my want is literally what he wants. And so that's a conversation, that has to take place there. Now, if you throw all that aside, Chuck, and just say, hey, let's have talking heads and fan conversation. When you watch that game with 3 games left in the season, why not? Like, the arrow is absolutely pointing up on him. And I tell you what I said on the post-game show Saturday night, I'm like that with many other positions. And this isn't something I've heard in the elevator or heard at a water cooler, or any coach has told me directly. I'm just talking about from my eyeballs, watching the same games y'all have watched. With 3 games left and having talent that's underperforming, I would rather go with less talent that's hungry and give them opportunity. And so I know I got some more senior linebackers out there, but I also got Lil Goldberg on the bench. It can't get worse. What he gonna miss the same tackle? Like the score has been the score. Same thing. I don't care if it's the secondary, a D line, or like quarterback. Now you got a true freshman out there. If my quote unquote talent isn't getting it done, guys who matriculated and rose to whatever one position at this point in the season, with this record in the season, let me see what I got for the future. That way I know I need to build out from. So let me give some of these guys a chance, because if nothing else, they hungry, they hustle hard, they work hard at practice.
How much worse can he get?
See what happens in the game.
Like you said, the score has been the score. What are we gonna do? Give up 76? What are we gonna do? Give up? I missed that one. I should have said, what are we gonna do? Give up 67?
Yeah. I mean, I think you've reached that what they call it in physics and nuclear engineering, that critical mass. All right, look.
I
the
walked out.
formula ain't gonna crash because we do it.
Yeah.
And then we get information.
Yeah.
Much needed information, because now these guys will get at least 3, even if they don't play the whole game, these guys will get 3 games of real reps evaluation, and we know what we need going into the portal now and into the spring.
Yeah.
Why not?
No guessing.
Yeah.
You always give me one. You said critical mass. I was thinking line of demarcation, but I
that's
like
it too.
Yeah.
I was thinking, raise my hand, ask to go to the bathroom.
And you know what
Let
I was
everybody
saying
else
to
get
teach
it.
you? know what I was saying to teach Chico?
What would you say?
No doubt, Mr. Cleveland, I'm gonna let you go, but first read paragraph 1 on page 6. Like,
No
you
problem.
do this work before you go piss.
Like, no, I gotta go use the bathroom now, sir. I'll do it when I get back, please.
Come back smelling like Black and Mild. Been in the bathroom. Joke at ninth grade taking smoke breaks in Selma Junior High.
Come back smelling like Black and Mild.
In the bathroom going, man, this ninth grade English so stressful.
Just thinking about that now, like, how can somebody go smoke and come back in the room like ain't nothing happened? You'll light that room up, dog. That's like trying to come into a room with some McDonald's. the whole room gonna smell like McDonald's now. You gonna light that room up. Everybody come on some fries by the here.
I was gonna say you can't hide them fries.
Hell no. What?
Fries a dead giveaway.
Oh man.
You
All
ever been driving around eating crystals and somehow one of them empty boxes get under your seat with a little onion chunk still in it?
Lord have
Hey,
mercy.
you come back and open your car though, it smell like a damn gym locker. But them little diced onions
Them
is
onions be-
hell.
Ooh. You let the sun hit the heat hit it too? Oh my gosh. I don't know if that's worse or leaving your window cracked in the rain and then your
mildew.
carpet or your inside get wet.
Mildew.
And then it's, oh my gosh, you get back in the car, smell like like some funky shoes.
Yep.
Yeah, I say this, Chico, and I know deeper dive tomorrow. Hey, the beautiful Hollywood Entertainment.
In
Deeper
the
dive
building.
tomorrow on the morning run, so y'all make sure y'all check that out. The other thing that you have to consider in this, Chico, although the odds are against it, because what's the best indicator of future performance? Past performance. And if you've yet to win 3 games in a row this season, but you still have mathematical opportunity, you have 3 games left, you're sitting on 3 wins, you win out the season, that gives you 6, you're now in a bowl game. So
That's
you
right.
also have to be kind of careful with this critical mass and what you do going forward until you know, hey, we in, we out. Because you don't want to, Chuck, you want to go all in on house money. You want to keep some of your money in your pocket.
Indeed.
And there's another dynamic, Chico, Chuck, and this is just the nuance of modern day football. And you've heard head coaches say it about the spring, but now with the removal of multiple portals, it won't be the same. But it is the same in this regard. You let them play, the world get to see them. The world get to see them. The world come after them.
That's
Tenfold.
right.
I'm just saying.
That's what it is. Yeah.
You got a dynamic defensive lineman that's been on the quote unquote bench. You put him out there his last 3 games, it's gonna be like Fat Joe. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yeah.
So
but
true.
there are some guys I would like to see, like a Montrez Walker, the linebacker from Buford.
Sure.
You said Goldberg.
Sure.
A bunch of those defensive linemen, probably a
Absolutely.
young Hudson and stuff. I want to give a
Have
shout out to Yaya
your pocketbook
Atia.
ready though.
Yeah, have it ready. I want to give a shout out to Yaya Atia, who played on the offensive line at the left guard position for Xavier Hill, and he played with a big club on his hand. During the game, I was like, if I'm a defensive lineman, I'm going after him because it's going to be tough to block me with that club on his hand. I want to give a shout out to him and say that he did an excellent damn job with that club on his hand.
Well, just look at it this way, Chico. If he did an excellent job, which I'm in agreement with you, unball your fist, and we don't have clubs on ours. You know how many people you had out there with clubs last night?
Yeah, damn. Him, Tawfiq.
At every level on defense.
Goodness gracious. And you already had a whole list of guys who was injured and out of that ball game from this season. So,
but again, tomorrow morning run, I know we're gonna get deeper, but do not forget about those 14 penalties and the timeliness of the game situation of those penalties. Literally took scores off the board. But enough about that. We have Hollywood. What do Arle?
Hold on. You gotta say that again. We have who?
Arle. Clip me, dog. Not gonna clip me.
What's up, Arle?
Hey, y'all. He said it. Hollywood.
There you go.
He got a little voice on him. A little bit. How y'all doing? Happy Sunday, everybody.
Lee, how you doing?
Happy November, y'all. We about to be at the end. We're in the holiday season time, and it is about to roll into 2026. Lord Jesus,
it's the holiday season. Whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo.
It's time of the year right here, baby.
It's the most wonderful time.
Yo,
I would be willing to bet that you don't like Christmas time. Am I right?
I don't know where you got that from. You be dead ass wrong. I have no problem with Christmas.
Okay.
He seems like he'd be a Scrooge, doesn't he?
Maybe I was wrong, So there you go.
Do you like Christmas?
I don't like getting gifts.
You don't like what?
You mean like receiving them, but you like giving them?
I don't like receiving gifts. I'm not into that. Like I'm not bothered or notice if Chico doesn't get me something. I'm bothered or notice if I don't give Chico something. Like I'm
Oh,
not
what you getting Chico for Christmas?
a foot up his ass.
Oh, okay. Well then, Merry Christmas.
Either
Ho.
that,
Yeah, but here's a
or
lot.
what? Either that or what I know he really wants.
We don't ask because it's you
Yeah,
ask for it. It's about to be a
don't
super.
even worry about it. Don't
Don't
even worry about
ask.
it,
You
dog.
don't even want to know.
Don't
And
even
then
worry
what he
about
gonna
it.
do
it was
is now he gonna try to
gonna
flip
be-
it so you can think you
Don't
messed
even worry
up
about
if
again.
he had wanted to know, because I know some people in the chat want to know. If he had wanted to know, it was gonna be some kind of psychosomatic strap on that really allows him to feel it, so he don't have to fake his
I
moans.
said don't ask. I said don't ask.
He got
said-
traumatized back in the day.
with Bluetooth capabilities, so he can play his playlist.
It's got to be. He can't just come with a pew 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 pew.
He got traumatized back in the day when he got that gift. He thought it was a baseball bat, and it came out. It was one of these.
And then I called you. He's like, "But mine got ridges in a vein."
These
You
boys.
like, well, mine
These are
black.
15-year-olds.
And he said, "But mine got two ends on it."
Mine came with batteries. I'm like, oh, what you talking about?
And then he said, "And mine plug in, and it made the lights go out."
And the gloves.
Look at Chuck.
Mine got me lights.
Chuck had no.
You can sit mine on the counter. It could be a night light.
Arle, you know what you remind me of? You remind me.
I don't know. I don't want to. I hate asking you questions.
You remind me
becoming
of my
so
11th grade
crazy.
teacher when we be going in class playing the dozens, and she would be torn between telling us to shut the hell up, but she laughing too. And then eventually to get too far, she was like, "Oh, look, that's enough. Y'all stop now. Y'all get to fighting."
Yeah.
Right, because it's coming. It's coming. I almost want to just wrap y'all's heads together. And then Chuck got the nerve to jump in. What the hell's happening?
Talking about some anti-glow in the dark. So you
Jump
couldn't
in.
find it when you dropped it.
Yeah,
Look, Unc, he got his specialized. It looked like one of those.
God.
What do you call those glow lamps?
You tried to tell him to stop.
Wait, what do you call the glow lamps?
I did.
What do you call those, Arle?
Have you never heard him say a lava lamp? Have you
lava
never
lamp?
heard him say, "You gonna quit before I do"? Have you ever heard him say that?
Got a lava lamp there. Oh my gosh, man.
This ninja will make you want to put a muzzle on him. Like if you say one more word, I swear to God, I'm gonna punch you in your throat. I swear to God.
Speaking of
I heard it all.
Speaking of you gonna quit before I do.
I didn't. I don't know.
Chuck.
Yo.
You know how you
I did start it. Who blamed it? I didn't even start it.
As soon as the pretty girl come around, the guys start fighting, right?
You know, you see yourself in somebody, Chuck, and you just smile.
Mm-hmm.
I was with Coach Sapp, and he was knocking over the pylons, and some equipment guy picked him up, and he circled back and knocked it down. Equipment guy picked it up, he circled back and knocked it down. He went over to the dude, he said, "Man, let me tell you something, bro. I got way more knockdown in me than you got pick up in you. You might well stop." Because I promise you, it'd be 4-4, I'd still be kicking him over. Like, if you ain't that kind of commitment, don't.
He meant it.
And that's you. Y'all, that's why y'all are friends. Because you are aggravating with it. It's aggravating. I don't know how. I be feeling so bad for your mama. I don't know what to do with myself. I just want to call and ask her how she doing. How did she do it? How she do it?
She says
somebody just want to call
No,
your
she
mama.
did. No, she did. I do not believe your mama said you were a genius.
No, I said she says with Jesus.
Oh, she did it with G. I thought you said she said you were a genius. I said, no. She didn't say that.
And definitely could not do it without Jesus.
Without
Arle,
Jesus, baby.
tell us some entertainment news. What we got to talk about? You know, some stuff that we don't care about, but we might want to
But we're
talk
going to listen to it anyway.
That's right.
Said this bullshit.
Make sure it glow in the dark.
But my information.
So Uncle Neely can find it. You know,
when it roll on the Chico bed.
So you're gonna be looking under the bed on your hands and knees.
Because you know, Chico,
with your booty in the air.
Hands on your knees.
Hands on your knees. Chico, you be having yours on top of the cover, like the remote control, and then when you flick the cover, it goes shoot across the room, and you don't feel like getting up and getting it. So you got a spare one in your nightstand, even though the spare one ain't really the one you want.
And
like, damn,
Chuck, it's almost like you want to join them
up.
because maybe that'll make them stop. But that's not gonna help either.
No,
you get up and pick yours up, Unc. with the hair lint on it
Sit
and
back,
everything.
you partake when there's a partake moment. So.
Yeah, like you would
go.
just blow in the
could pick
dog.
yours up with your mouth, but your gimp ball be in your mouth, so your mouth already be full. So you
talking about the ball with the strap around it? How you know
I
the
should have
name
put liquor
for it?
in this. I
How
should
you
have
know
put
the
liquor
name
in it.
for it, dog?
I was waiting on the gimp ball.
I
Chico
should have
got
put dark
a
liquor in here.
How
leather
you know the
mask with a zipper
name
mouth.
for it?
Your
All right,
parents are
come on,
so.
Arle, come on.
Your
Come on,
parents are
relax.
so
I was
displeased. I
looking
just
for
want
that
to eat the
picture.
dog.
Come on.
Damn.
Y'all ain't gonna stop because it's about to.
Entertainment report.
Hey, come to the door like Uncle Elroy.
See, I told you. He ain't gonna stop.
Chico, stop, dog. Chico, stop, man. Let her do a report.
Chico, what you want? With a whip
Arle,
in his
come on.
hand and the ball in the mouth. Go ahead, Arlie.
I just been trying to figure out. Y'all know it's an hour ahead in Atlanta, and then we're hour. It really was supposed to be like 1:10 right now, so we all tired.
Oh, damn. Oh, my gosh. It's even an hour. Oh, my gosh. Go ahead.
But y'all just. I don't know what. I just wonder. I ask myself every week, what the
I
hell?
came to Uncle House. He's
What
talking
the
about.
hell?
He's talking about. I'm about to show
Chico,
y'all who
stop
the
so she
real
look.
Puff Daddy is.
Just
Go
let her
ahead.
do
Go
a
ahead.
report, man. And then we get back on you and your vibrators. Like, let her go.
About to show you who the real Puff Daddy is.
Y'all over there with baby oil and vibrators and glowing in the
This
dark. And
all started months ago when Arle asked Chico, "What would you do if Puffy came down the steps in his road?" And Chico said, "I'd be on the couch." And I
he
say,
said,
"So
what we doing? He did say that.
No, I did.
Ever
No, I
been
did.
hell ever
I did.
since. Oh my
Unbelievable.
Jesus.
Unbelievable. Devil is a lie.
So what we doing? And then he tried to explain it, which
Devil is
I
a lie.
understood, but you can't give Neely that kind of inch because he takes a football field. So now it has just curtailed into expanded. Not curtail.
Arle
Curtail
takes it
means to
right up to
close
that
it.
watermark, that water
He
line.
Oh my
what?
gosh. Go ahead,
Huh?
Arlie. You haven't got into your story.
Oh yeah,
yet,
y'all
Arlie.
with the water lines. Lord have mercy. Oh my God. I'm just trying to figure. I don't want to know. Okay, here's stuff that we gonna talk about, but don't nobody really give a shit about anyway.
All right.
But
Let
here
me-
we go. Okay, so Cardi B and Offset, bless their little hearts, they stay in
Cardi.
the news for something.
Hit it, Unc.
Right now, Offset is being sued. He over there just doing something he ain't got no business.
Now he
Jesus.
told me to hit the card. He gonna say Cardi and then tell me to hit it. like he just.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Go ahead and hit it one time.
I'm gonna hit your ass when I see you. Arle, do your report.
Oh, Kirk. Go ahead, Artie. Go ahead, Artie. Come on. Come on. I'm going off the
You
camera.
need a reset button. We need to push a button. We need to be pushing little buttons. Let's push a button. Bloop.
All right, here we go.
All right, Cardi, Offset. Come on, let's go.
I know, see you aunties, Jesus come through, Lord. I need to be throwing holy water on all of them. Just throwing water. Offset is being sued by a security guard. Go figure. Didn't this just happen to Cardi B a few months back? But here they go sharing this whole opportunity. They beefing to his new album that he just dropped. He talking junk about her and Stephon Diggs. But this is about in a LAX. He was in a dispensary. Apparently, he said the security guard asked him. Well, the security guard said he asked for his ID. Cardi, Offset, I guess, was offended. You don't know who I am, which doesn't matter. I said, you probably show your ID. He gets ignorant, all up in his face, slapped him, and his boys apparently jump in it. So he said several other people were with Offset, then piled on to further assault and batter him, which he claims resulted in him suffering from headaches and neck pain so severe that paramedics took him to the hospital.
As you
They might as well write that check.
You ain't lying.
Well, this is my question. Don't they have cameras in those dispensaries? Don't they have to have them in there?
I would think so.
I would think so too.
Of course.
And Offset's not answering. And his when it initially happened, which was some months ago, but it's now the lawsuit is actually being filed. He's saying that it didn't happen. It's BS. The lawyer is saying that on Offset's behalf. But I was sitting there thinking, like, they're gonna pull receipts. So, like you say, he might as well. I mean, why are we even fighting it? if we have proof of it.
Yeah.
And I think yesterday,
Sit.
recently was like the 3-year anniversary of Takeoff getting killed in Houston.
Oh, really?
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Man.
That was such a that was a lot. So we're gonna see what happened with that. It's always somebody in a lawsuit going on, because then there's another lawsuit. Cameron is suing J. Cole for $500,000.
I saw that.
So apparently, Cameron and J. Cole agree that Cameron will put a verse on Ready 24, which was on J. Cole's album. I listened to the song. He could have left Cameron off. Like, it wasn't like it just dazzle, razzle, dazzle. You know, you gotta add a little razzle, dazzle, a little sprinkle. It didn't do that much. But he's saying that the agreement was either J. Cole does the verse and comes on his album and gives him a verse, or comes on his It Is What It Is podcast. And they did this song in 2023. 2022. Wait a minute. I gotta show me year. Give me a year right. They did this song in 2020. It came out on J. Cole's 2024 mixtape. And so he's like, okay, I keep trying to get in touch with him. I keep talking to him. He won't come through to the podcast, nor will he do the verse. And apparently J. Cole offered like, oh, put it like on maybe like a remix. But he was like, no, I want an original. I want to do it on some original. So he's suing him for $500,000. I don't know where he pulled that number out his big booty, because that he didn't make that much. Well, I was gonna say ASS, but then I thought we couldn't, so I didn't. But he pulled it out his butt.
Why you say big booty instead of just booty? Like,
what? What is this, son? What podcast is this? You got this female on here talking about my booty B? What is this?
That's Cameron. I don't want no beef with him. He scared me. Yeah, not scares as the correct not the correct conjugation of that verb. To scare scares me. He scared me, not with the S. He just scared me. Tea. I should have put some dark liquor in there to deal with. I didn't even think about it. But
what you drinking on, Arle?
Just tea. Some tea.
Hot tea.
Hot tea. A little I think it's chamomile. Something, lemon. Let me see. Let's start on this little paper right here. Let me see.
Get you some dandelion and ginger.
You got some Vicks in it?
It got echinacea. No, it don't have no Vicks in it today.
Got that Vicks flavor.
I don't even have Vicks in my house for that reason, just so I won't be tempted to try to eat it. Because other people agree they ate the Vicks too. You think like it ain't gonna kill me.
Take a look. What else you don't have in your house so you won't be tempted to eat it?
Damn, that's like me and Oreos. But Vicks?
I'm not answering you. You shall not. I shall not be moved.
I thought it was a reasonable question.
Right. This just anyway. The first photo of Diddy has appeared, y'all, in his new location. Yeah. Diddy's gray beard is visible in the photo. It was snapped Friday, and it was the first time we've actually seen Diddy since September of 2024. Because remember, all of the stuff from the court case were just drawings, the horrible drawings. So that was the first time seeing. He got a little gray beard. His first job, he works in the laundry room, cleaning and fluffing and folding. So he is at a place called FCI Fort Dix in New Jersey.
Fort Dix. Yep.
Fort Dix. Isn't that terrible? Why would they put him there? Why? I didn't even think about it until you said it, Chico. Lord.
I said it.
The cruel.
No, you just said Fort Dix, and I was like, I'm reading it and didn't think
I got stuck when you said he fluffing.
Oh, he fluffing and fold. That's what they say. He fluffing and it literally says doing the old fluff and fold.
Okay. Do you know what the fluffer is in the porn industry?
No, what's the fluffer?
Wow.
Is it a person or a thing?
It's a person.
Yeah.
Do you know how you're an actress, right?
I am.
And sometimes y'all have a break in a scene because the camera need the lighting, or it's just like we gotta stop for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they have fluffers over to the side to make sure the man's staying ready. While they.
So what does he do? What is it? A he or she? What is it happening?
She probably just over there twerking on the side.
Like you over there blowing on it or something?
Your mouth is open. It's closed. So when you can't get a job to star in the scene, you know, you could be a fluffer on the side.
How'd you hear about that, Unc?
Oh boy, I almost made you fly that boat and fight me.
Don't you do it.
I
No,
swear,
but
I already
you
know what
should
you're
have
gonna
said how you hear about that.
came out of my mouth.
Nah, you got to talk about the OG fluffer. That was your mama who was the OG fluffer. She started this ish.
Y'all, I thought you should have said, instead of saying you can't ask him a question, you got to tell him, oh, you used to do that job or something like that. Like you can't just say,
See, I be trying to give him a
no,
out,
you
but
can't
he
give him no
come back
alley
at
oop
me.
because he's
I
gonna
be
take
telling
the
him,
goal down.
I be telling him to unball his fist, but hey, you know, he want to come at me.
Each day trying to use my jokes on him.
Yeah.
On me. It just don't work.
Pause, B.
Let me ask y'all, what do y'all think about? Y'all think Diddy gonna get out early?
Man.
Yeah, the federal system is designed for that. Like for instance, if you get, I'm making this up. Like, don't take this literal, but this is just an example. Sometimes you can get like 3 years and you got to serve all 3. You can get like 3 years of the day, and that equates to 1.5. Because over so many thresholds, because of programs you're in, jobs you do, good conduct, it can erase time. And so whatever sentence he's got, he was sentenced at a level that he will be in position to take time off of that. In some instances, you even have day for day, which means for every good day you give us, we take a day off the back end. So you can literally cut your time in half. Now, it's cut in half for your incarceration. You're still on paper when you get out.
Mm-hmm.
He was already gonna have long paper anyway. So he might as well he need to go on over there with what's his name? In Thailand. Just go on move. Just take
Russell
his
Simmons
kids,
and
Russell
Bobby
Simmons, and
somewhere.
go on over there together.
Well, I want to ask Chuck, I want to ask Arle, and I want to ask Unc. What do y'all think the conversation is right here?
I knew it. I knew it.
I can't. For whatever reason, when I can't see what's happening on the YouTube. I got to go to YouTube on my computer. Let me go to YouTube so I can see.
Well, Arle, what you could do is like Chuck used to do. Chuck would answer Chico, and eventually came out that he couldn't see it either.
Yeah, you so wild, dog.
Chico, do you remember that shit? We were like, hey, Chuck, what you think about this clip right here? Like, oh, that's interesting. And then about 2 weeks later, we realized he couldn't see the shit.
Hey, Chuck, what you think about this? I really can't see it, guys.
Oh,
I'm
you
trying to
saying
lie
what
to
you
y'all,
think?
Negroes.
Okay.
I really can't see it.
I don't know why it won't show on here. It don't make no sense. I typically have them both up. I just hadn't opened it yet on my. It was making my computer. I need to take it to the shop, because it make noises. I don't know what they talking about. They probably like, man, you ain't supposed to be in here, or now I can see it, or bruh, it's so nice to meet you, dog. Take that. Like, I don't know. I hope he gets some protection. They say that, what's the guy? He was on the
Nobody go mess with Diddy.
He was on, he almost got stabbed at or something while he was in the other place. It's people that's some haters. He got stabbed, or somebody tried to stab him.
Damn.
That's a lie.
That's what they said.
Ain't nobody stabbed no damn Diddy.
Somebody tried to stab Diddy while he was not when he just came a new one.
That probably was a story they put out to try to get out. I think, hey, somebody's trying to actively. They said that it might.
It just says there are conflicting.
They're coming after me.
There were conflicting reports about an incident. One report claims an inmate held a knife to his throat while he was in a detention facility awaiting sentencing, while another report from the same facility notes a separate, unrelated stabbing of another inmate that occurred. So they claim that while he was MDC Brooklyn, when he was at the MDC Brooklyn Federal Facility, somebody held a knife to him.
Well,
damn.
I mean, what's his face? Tory Lanez, the one that was supposedly shot Megan Thee Stallion. He got stabbed in there real bad and was in the hospital for a while.
He ain't got 500 million. Like, the only thing you should do to Diddy is threaten him if you're gonna, if you want to bring some harm to him.
I'm already in
physically
here.
hurt him. Yeah. So
I
need you to do something for my family on the outside, Mr. Diddy. So I won't hurt you up in here, or I'll provide protection for you.
But how do I guarantee you ain't gonna just snap one day? So many of these people have mental illnesses and they ain't taking their meds.
Well, I can snap on your ass, or I can hold people from snapping on you, which will take your pick. I can snap on you, or I can stop people from snapping on you. What you want?
I don't know how I know you the kingpin in here that I'm gonna even go through all this. I can give you the money and you ain't even nobody.
You about to find out what I am gonna do to you in a minute.
I have all the
need is
questions. I'm
$20
not giving
a
you
day.
all this money. I got questions.
I need $20 a day. I need
feel
you
like
to
I'm
send
watching a movie on Tubi.
Tubi, holla at me, baby. Where my directors at?
I hate you so much sometimes, Lord. But yeah, I'm interested. Somebody said Blueface got out today. Him and Krishan, I'm chilling. I just don't understand. The mama be fighting the girlfriend. When I tell you we are we are a millisecond away from just all being dipped in the blood of hell. Like we doing too much. I do want to say, I want to ask you all's thoughts because I was doing, you know how they like it's out with all these different women, celebrities typically are they're going like to the NFL games, at the NBA basketball games, like Glorilla is dating
Brandon Ingram.
Yep. And then we got Cash Doll was, before he retired, dating the dude that played for the
Smith.
Yeah, Zadarius Smith, Cardi B and Stephon Diggs, Asia Wilson, and Bam Adebayo, Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion, and Klay Thompson. My first thought is that those two industries are so, while they're full of entertainment, they're very different. Because to get to that level of athleticism, you got to work your ass off forever. Like you got to be the top of the top of the top. That's not necessarily the same like in the entertainment space. Like you ain't got to be the best for people to just be like giving you a whole bunch of money. I think about these new kids like NBA Youngboy and Boy with the Thing. He trying to rebrand himself. A bunch of them. They not like, oh, that's the best rapper I ever heard in my life. You know what I mean? As opposed to how like a Stephon Diggs or Klay Thompson or Kyle Kuzma, any of them people.
I just think it's amazing that, like, for one, you see Taylor Swift and all the attention she getting. I think these other celebrity couples see that. And that's why you see like a Cardi B at the game sitting in the suites. And she's sitting next to the owner of the Patriots, Robert Kraft, right here. That's one, getting her television time. But two, like, how does she get to the level or the status? Not saying she's not. I'm just saying, like, how does she get to the point where she's sitting right next to the owner, being the girlfriend of a player? Like,
baby mama about to be.
I mean, yeah, baby mama.
I think it's a distraction personally because the things are so different. Like to get to your elite level of athleticism, you just have to be so good. You got to be so laser focused. Like you play around, your opportunity is gone. You end up on the bubble the next week, and now they just shipped you out to somewhere else, and you really got to be on your game all the time. Whereas, like a Coco Jones, Normani, like, I mean. You got there. I'm not saying you didn't work hard to get there. It's a different level of work though. And I feel like because they have a different route that they took to get there, they don't always understand how serious it is. So they, showing all the stuff and having all the fun. And they men are over here supposed to be like this with blinders on. And so they come in with all this extra, like Offset coming for Cardi B and Stephon in his song now. Stephon is probably like, I ain't signed up for this. Like, I'm supposed to be focused. I really didn't get time for the petty back and forth. You know what I mean?
Yes, he did sign up for it.
I love Dennis who said Kraft knows talent.
Exactly.
Because Kraft be going to the massage parlors and getting
I was about to say.
Right. Like, hey, bring her up here with me.
Hey, Dennis, if they got one of them around here, let me know, dog.
A talent camp.
a tuggy. Get a Smith Willie.
Oh my gosh. You said it, all of them gonna pop up on your Instagram now. All you gotta do is hold your phone up and say it 6 times. It's gonna pop up on your Instagram.
But once, and it's on there. I said something about a wedding, and now it's sending me all kind of weird stuff. I was like, I wasn't talking about mine. I don't know. I don't want to go to none of this. Stop it. It's now my father said it again. It's gonna be all over my timeline.
Hey. Yep.
Can we be in your wedding?
I'm not getting married.
Okay, you're not getting married, but if you were getting married, could the three of us, be like in your wedding?
No.
Okay, now that's messed up.
Because let me tell you why. Because y'all gonna do what y'all did when I first got here, and the whole thing gonna be in shambles, and I'm gonna be mad at y'all, and I can't fight all of y'all at the same time. Then I'm gonna have to find somebody to beat y'all down for messing up my wedding. So let's just not even let you come.
We would definitely be like your 3 brothers at the wedding.
It's
messing
a mess.
Everything up.
A mess. Knocking over the cake.
Uncle got belly to belly.
farting,
got-
pulling your finger. It'll just be a
If you
mess.
had to pick one of us,
No.
you wouldn't
Uncle
pick
got
Chuck.
belly to belly to his
To do
tuxedo.
what? Chuck is gonna sneak something in, and I ain't gonna see it coming. See, I know you coming. Neely's
Look,
gonna
had
come
a
with a
hen dog
bazooka.
right here.
This one over here gonna be goofy, and then he
Ooh.
gonna sneak something in. And you gonna be silly. Yours, Neely's is gonna be deadly. Yours is gonna be goofy, and
I know how to
that
act.
you don't know how to act.
I know how to act.
When?
Come on now. Out
At the
of
well.
us three, I'll give Chuck. I'll probably give Chuck an edge, but I'm right there.
Chuck
We know what Uncle
Chuck is
Neely
the
at.
sneaker. Chuck is like a fart bomb. You don't see
Okay,
it. You
so
don't know it's
bam.
something
So
sticky. Them threw it in
he's
the
out.
room and then it's blow. You're like,
Okay.
I didn't know that was gonna smell like that.
So he's out. So I'll be the one. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna look nice.
Chico just proudly proclaimed he the second tallest midget in the class. We all midget, Chico. Like it ain't no such thing. I'm not as
I'm
bad
a
as
better
you.
midget.
You in
I'm
the
a little
same
person.
class with me, Chico.
I'm a little person. You a midget.
Y'all all over there rode this little bus to school
The
today.
three of us would be going to lunch at 9 a.m. if we was in school together.
At least the food would be
Y'all
hot.
just get straight off the little yellow bus, the little short bus, and come straight to the cafeteria. Yep.
So we can't be in there with nobody else.
Nope.
We are going-
Not
we are
another
going way
soul,
too
because you're
far.
gonna distract. And now you wonder if you should come to the wedding. Okay.
My
You
dog
answered your own question.
I had a friend in 8th grade really tried to get into those classes so that he can eat earlier. I'm like, bro, you can get the hot pizza. I'm like, bro.
Wait, calm down. You go too far, big man.
You going too far now. You're going too far, big man. I'm telling you, though, you didn't get the food early. Every time you walk by here, go to the bathroom, they in there eating.
Why does your friend sound like a real old man so early?
I'm mad at his logic now. I'm mad that that's his goal, but it clearly shows creative thinking and analytical.
And I'm surprised you didn't try it.
Because right.
He thought through that. Yeah.
He did. That was a thought.
I gotta applaud that now.
Like, we ain't got to change no classes. Bell ring, we sit there just like JJ said. We just sit there when the bell
And
ring.
I can testify. I was in school with JJ. That really did happen to him.
I just can't fathom you and JJ around. My God.
Oh my
It was great. It was
God.
a great time to be alive. I can tell you that much. It was a great.
Oh
I
my
don't know who JJ
gosh.
is. Thank you,
I
God.
got a question. Did any of y'all teachers, and I
Quit.
hope not, quit or commit pow? So like
No, but the example like I told about Arle, her body language reminded me. We did have teachers like y'all got to go ahead because y'all gonna do it anyway.
oh, you
I can't stop
and
you. I can't
JJ,
stop
not
you.
even count nobody else in the room. You and JJ in the room.
And
Oh,
here's
my
was
God.
the beautiful moments, Chico.
Oh,
You get a guy like Chuck, who God bless you, Chuck. You know I love you. You get a guy like Chuck who laughs just a little too hard,
yeah.
and then the bazooka's gonna aim at him. Oh, Chuck, I know you ain't laughing.
Ooh.
See, there's
Wow.
an art to quiet laughing and
Oh yeah, look, you want to enjoy the show, but don't overdo it because you will.
don't overdo it.
It's a heat-seeking missile. It's gonna go toward the heat.
And see me, I was never that guy who could hide my laugh. I was always the guy who they over there joking, but they gonna get me in trouble. Teacher gonna send me out the room because my big loud laugh. But they over there, I can't even snitch. You know what? Let me just go on outside. At least I go to the bathroom.
Go smoke my black and mild.
No.
I was the one who would be like, y'all stop. That's not nice. That was me. I don't like that. It was
Like
me.
smoking Newport in the parking lot.
Be like, Arle, meet me at the bathroom 5 minutes.
For the Newport?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't smoke.
Arle, look, you a preacher's kid. We know you was tongue kissing in the parking lot before school.
Hey, you know what? You know what they had at my high school?
It was under the stairwell. It was not in the parking lot.
You know what? Under the stairwell was a mofo. Hey, at my high school, before I got there, but I remember this, but they stopped it once I got there. They had actually smoke breaks at the school. Did they have that for y'all school?
Hell no.
They had like smoke breaks.
They had looked the other way at one point. Like,
hell no.
Like you know smoking is taking place, but you act like you don't smell it.
Yeah, teachers' lounge always smell like a cigarette.
And speaking of Black and Miles, my first encounter with the Black and Miles was from a damn basketball coach. Get in the car with him to ride across the campus. You know, I'm riding with Coach today. Get in the car, Coach let me in. The Negro got a Black and Miles out his mouth like this. He said, I guess y'all know now. They used to call me Black and Miles in high school. This why.
Did he offer you one?
Hell no.
Okay, because I was finna say if he offered you one, they call that grooming.
Ooh.
I'm sure you know a whole.
Because
sure
I'm
you know
telling you
about
what's
that.
gonna
Though.
happen later on this season. He go with Chico. I need my black and mild
I
back.
need my black and mild back.
I ain't got it, coach. But you got this.
Y'all stuff just be going so
I
far.
just
It just
immediately
goes.
went back to Dudley and Arnold just that fast.
What you got did?
Mm-hmm. But Arle admitted to tongue kissing on the staircase. We knew he did something, preaching kid.
Under the
Heard it all.
staircase. Yep.
Heard it all.
I just wasn't joning people. I probably because I wasn't good at it. And I'm probably mean. So I was gonna say something that was real and it was gonna hurt somebody's feelings and I was gonna feel bad. So I ain't play about nobody mamas. Arle end up being what? What they said? All right. I wouldn't make it as the house mother. Everybody getting whoopings. They getting curfews. I'm taping the doors. I'm locking them in. Like it's terrible. Y'all can come back out till next week.
Shout out to my grandmother, R.I.P. to her. She was a legendary whooper. She once whooped about 10 of us on a couch all at once with one switch. Everybody got hit at the same time.
That was like a whip.
Shout out to my little cousin who I use as a shield.
Oh, Lord.
That's wrong as hell, but hey, he was the one.
Hey, you in the way.
Come
I
sit
was
right
never
here,
in
Lamar.
the group whoopings. I never got a group whooping.
Yeah, my grandma was like, E Honda. You remember E Honda on Mortal Kombat?
On the video game.
Like, damn.
That's good.
Quick as hell.
That's good, man.
That's serious. All right.
Are we
Ladies
playing
and gentlemen,
games
boys and
today?
girls. No, I think we about to go, aren't we? What you got,
Yeah, we'll do one next week. We'll do a few next week.
All right. We about to go. It's late on the East Coast. Got the time change. So we'll have some, hopefully everybody's bodies will be adjusted for next week. And y'all can stay on a little bit later with us. So we have an option to come on early too. So
Put my hair doing something. Wait a minute.
Instead of coming on later, we can come on early.
We'll figure it out. We'll talk about it this week.
10-4. I know what it is. It's Uncle Chico.
Okay. We see you Arle over there doing your sexy poses.
I was trying to get together.
Hold on. This is the 8-second Arle spotlight. Bum 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 bum.
It's not my 8 seconds went up yet.
Hey, Chico, Chuck, y'all ever seen that gif with Trump sitting on the front row? He reaching his wallet and start counting them ones.
No. He was already getting that 40 ready.
Yeah. Let us get 8 more seconds.
Well, Trump a real one for that, dog. Just like, damn, everybody does that.
No, Chico, for real, let's get 8 more seconds.
Oh, I didn't
What's
mention.
your 8 seconds?
Instead of 8 seconds, how about we give you 6, 7 seconds? Here we go. Go.
Where is Big?
The clock don't start. She start dancing.
That's right. She said you dance. She gonna sing a song for you.
It's
raining.
You about to switch to me and be like,
come on, dog. Hey guys, we got to get up out of here. Thank y'all for coming out. This has been Uncle Chico live once a damn again. You never know what you're gonna get on this show, but thanks for tuning in. Hit the like, subscribe, comment, all that other good stuff. Thank you to Arle, Michele, Professor Chuck Bishop. It's been a badass Uncle Neely, Big Dog Chico Cleveland. Y'all make sure y'all check out our sponsors. Everything is in the description right now. Hit the links for Big Mama's bail bonding. Hit the link for the Boulder Broker Hotel, and for SafeDSmith.com. It's Denise Smith. Until next time, we're going to get up and up out of here. Peace in the Middle East. Yeah.
Oh, man. I ain't got time for this. I can't go to jail. I got work in the morning.
Well, you best be calling Big Mama.
What's Big Mama gonna do for me?
No, Big Mama's bail bonded. She'll get you out fast. 504 Big Mama.
Oh, what's that number again?
What's Big Mama's number? 504 Big Mama. 504-244-6262.
Big Mama, I need your help.
I'm on my way, baby.
We all hit roadblocks in life where we face setbacks. We all hit roadblocks in life where we face setbacks. And in those times of testing, you need an attorney you can trust who will fight for justice. Criminal law, family law, and personal injury. I'm attorney Brandon J. Wooten, and I will fight for you.
Yes, sir. UNK Chico, Sunday Night Live. Live and direct.
It's another Sunday night. It's another Sunday night. Another Sunday night live with UNK and Big Dog Chico.
It's another one. It's another one, baby. It's another one.
Another Sunday night live with UNK and Big Dog. With UNK and Big Dog. With UNK and Big Dog.
So get ready for it.
Another Sunday night live. UNK and Big Dog Chico.